Do you think it's toxic for parents to take away a child's door? My brother slammed his door shut on my sister's fingers back in the 70s and they took his door until her fingers healed. I think in that situation the punishment fit the crime. It is 1000% toxic for a parent to take away their child's door. Strict parents make sneaky children. All this will do is teach the child 1. Their parents do not trust them, 2. How to lie, conceal things better. Edit. Responding to the "what about" crowd below. The only instances I can think of where removing a door wouldn't do more harm than good may be situations like self-harm, drug addiction, severe mental health issues, etc. Not suggesting I actually would in that situation or that is a good idea. In those instances, I would still only remove a door at a recommendation from my child's care team. If you take away a child's only safe space, it could just as easily exacerbate the issue as help solve it. I'm not a mental health professional, so I don't know if they would ever recommend this course of action. Just saying that recommendation would be the only time I would consider it. My dad did this to my sister and me when I was 14 and she was 16. There was no reason for it. He was just sick of us and living behind closed doors all the time. And spoiler. We stayed in our rooms with the door shut because Dad was an asshole. My sister didn't mind as much because her room was on the first floor, away from my parents' room. But my room was in a much less secluded area of the house and right next to my parents' room, so I was never alone. I lasted a week before I went to my mom and bawled my eyes out with my head in her lap. That really freaked her out, so she demanded that the doors be put back on. Unless there's a very good reason to take your child's door away, don't fucking do it. It's dehumanizing, abusive, and psychologically damaging. Depends on the situation. If you're taking their door simply because your kid wanted alone time, sleeps with the door closed, or you're worried they're masturbating so you take their door, that's abusive bullshit. I had to have my door removed for a few months when I got home from the mental ward after a suicide attempt, for my own safety. I got it back after a few months of improvement through therapy.